Afenifere slams Femi Adesina for comparing President Buhari to Obafemi Awolowo, Nnamdi Azikiwe. Hello, my wonderful people. I honestly speaking, by now, I don't think anybody should be paying any very serious attention to the man called Femi Adesina. Femi Adesina is not somebody who is sincere, honest, okay, and speaking from a very clear conscience. This man is working for his money. And part of his money is to make Buhari look good, even if he just killed somebody before your very eyes. They should tell you that he did this because of this, and you must excuse it. But if it's somebody else, the person goes to Kirikiri, face the full arms of the law, and whatever goes on. You know, when they say life is not fair, hmm, it's not fair to those who feel it's not fair, because the truth of the matter is, this day and age, we've come to an understanding that we can no longer allow people to dictate what happens to us. You have a duty to stand up for what is right. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Afenifere slams Femi Adesina for comparing President Buhari to Obafemi Awolowo Nnamdi Azikiwe. The Pan-Yoruba social cultural group Afenifere has faulted President Muhammadu Buhari's aide, Femi Adesina, for comparing his boss, Muhammadu Buhari, to Obafemi Awolowo and Nnamdi Azikiwe. National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere Jaye Ajayi described the comparison as mischievous and mistaken in a statement on Friday. I'm old enough to have seen our colorful and even swashbuckling politics in action. I have seen the great Obafemi Awolowo, the charismatic Nnamdi Azikiwe, Zik of Africa, and Shehu Shagari, of Kano, MK Abiola, and many others in action. But I have not seen anyone with the kind of attraction to evil and wickedness than this man called Muhammadu Buhari, and that is round in the country, north and south. Even his own people have apologized to the south for picking on him, for picking him up to be the president, thinking because he's from their region. Again and again, apologies have gone to the former president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan for leaving him and supporting Buhari from his own people. Reacting, Afenifere spokesman and people said people are attracted to Buhari because he's the president, not because he's a good man. Ajayi said for sure, and for various reasons, a person comparing a leadership position is always attracted anywhere in the world. When you are in a leadership position, people want to hear your opinion, good or bad. Go and check even the late India Amin. People related with him despite who he was. To use the comparison, and for the spokesman of Buhari, a Yoruba man supposedly, to compare Obafemi Awolowo and Zik with a man who is never in the country, always on medical trip, 3 or more categorical trip in a year. Those who are genuinely wishing him well and are happy for him to be back are not being sincere and honest. The rumor of death that has trailed him and all that is going on, it's a very clear case of what the people wish and the true inner thought of their heart. When a matter is pressed or squeezed, the true reflection of what that matter is comes out. To use this Muhammadu Buhari to compare any set of people is unacceptable. Muhammadu Buhari must caution Femi Adesina because he's not a very good person. He is working for his money, and you can tell. Comparing Buhari to Chief Obafemi Awolowo and Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, therefore, is not only mistaken, it is mischievous. Femi should be asked what he really wants to say. So my people, if you say Femi, everybody's blasting this guy. You know the guy is not very well. It's not very well. If he would have known, he's not very well. You know what he keeps doing again and again shows to Nigerians that the man is tending. Even Buhari should be scared of him. Buhari should be very worried. He should be really worried of him. you know. And because if you see everything that is going on, the way he speaks, the other day he said he feels strongly that there is a Nigerian senator that should, there's a Nigerian senator that should be in prison. Why? For speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. For speaking for Nnamdi Kanu. This is the reason. And he said it without fear of favor. He was not even afraid to say it. You are just an aide. You know what an aide is? You have a house. Because you are the MD, you're very busy. Your wife is busy. You have a busy schedule, and your wife is working full time as well. So that does not bring problem in the home. What do you guys do? You get somebody to assist with the children, with the home cleaning, not because you are lazy, but because necessity calls for it. It's only wise that you get people, you get assistance and support when you should, rather than fool yourself and think that you've got it all together. Honestly speaking, you haven't got it together. No, you haven't. So by trying to parade and tell yourself you can do it when you can't, what's it called now? You are just deceiving your own self. Yeah. So you see, the call, right, for everyone to do what is right is expedient, is necessary, and we must understand that this is very important. You see, this is very important. You see, Femi Adesina keeps speaking like a man without true wisdom, and it's very sad. You see, the other day, I'm not saying Olusegun Obasanjo is a saint. Don't get me wrong. Picked on Olusegun Obasanjo, insulted him. I mean, left, right, and center thoroughly. Calling the man all kinds of names. Why? Because Buhari feel threatened by Olusegun Obasanjo, and so he gave it to the backing dog. You heard a few days ago when some APC chieftains were saying that, well, they feel very much that Buhari's aides are not doing their job. The likes of Garuba Shehu and Femi Adesina, because that's what they were employed for. And so when you employ somebody to be your house help, like the example I gave, because yourself and your wife are honestly busy, not because you're lazy, not because you can't take care of your home, but you are here today, you're there tomorrow, there is meetings, there is this, that, a lot of things going on. What do? You get a house help. And what do you expect him or her to do? To carry out the duty for which they've been employed. If for any reason or any whatever you find out that they are not doing their duty, what do? You relieve them of their job. So honestly speaking, don't blame these men. They are doing the work of their paid master, not because they care for anybody. You can tell that they are after the money. So leave us a comment. We really love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Bye for now.